Hi guys, welcome back to Figuring Out Retirement. I am super glad you're here today, and today we're going to go over our September budget, which should be fun. So this is how we are going to plan to spend our money. I already went ahead and wrote it out, and so we'll just go ahead and fill in the blanks. So let's start with income. Our combined income is $4,330. Extra, it's eBay, and it's really slow now, so I can't really count on that. So we're just going to base the budget on this for now. You know, it might change as September rolls in. We'll see. So our fixed expenses, our tithe is $240. Our giving is $160. Pool care is $150, and this has gone up about $20 since March, April. Auto insurance, that's also been increased for a little bit. It's $173. Cable and internet is $167. Phone, this is our cell phone. That's $59, so we just round that up to $60. Our electricity is on average billing or budget billing, and right now it's $225, but that will certainly go up. They reevaluate this every quarter, and summer's been really hot here in Florida, and I know it's going to be something, well, it's going to be a little higher next time they evaluate it. So that should be fun. Our water, it's usually less than 20, but I'm just going to keep it at 20. Our HELOC is $450. It used to be around $260, $270, but it's a variable interest rate. So that has gone up too. Autosave, that comes out of our checking into our savings account. That's $25. Let me get my calculator. All right, so let's add up that side. 240 plus 167 plus 60 plus 225 plus 20 plus 450 plus 25. And that comes out to $1,670. All right, let's go to this side. This is our variable expenses. And gas is high for us. My husband commutes, and he has a pickup truck. So that runs us at least $600, sometimes a little bit more. Mostly for him, he runs about $450 a month, maybe $480. And mine is, the rest is for me. And typically I don't use it all, but some weeks I do. Tolls, of course, he travels on a toll road to get to work, so that's roughly $175. Our grocery, we give ourselves $600. We don't always use the $600, and I've been using that to fill up my 100 envelope challenge. But we'll see. You know, things are going to fluctuate as we see but when the electricity bill changes, we're going to have to make some adjustments, of course. $100 for pets. This includes pet food, kitty litter, and then the extra is put into my pet emergency envelope to save for, any, God forbid, any big medical bills. Because when pets get sick, it can be quite expensive. It can do you in. Eating out, we give ourselves $100 a month. We probably shouldn't give ourselves any, but we're going to cheat. We're going to go out and eat, so we'll try to keep it around $100. His cash, he gives himself $80, and I give myself $80. That's to for any running around, or if I have to pick up the grandkids and they want to go to 7-Eleven or Wawa. You know how that goes. So then we have money for that. Let's add that little puppy up. 600 plus 175 plus 600 plus 100 plus 100 plus 80 plus 80. and that comes out to $17.35. All right, these are our envelopes that we stuff. These are the cash envelopes that we contribute to, and we're going to fill out those. So we'll start with taxes and insurance. That runs about $110, but I'm going to have to find extra money somewhere because I don't think I figured that out right. And it's a little late in the year to realize that, but it is what it is. Home care is going to be $80. Auto care, $80. Medical, we've really had the medical going on with deductibles. We've met our deductibles, but we've had a little uptick in going to primary care and specialists. Not a big deal specialists, but just odds and end things. So that adds up. Yearly subscriptions, I upped that to $50 a month. That includes a Aflac insurance policy I have, which and Amazon Prime, and I don't know if there's anything else. I think I've discontinued everything else, but again, as we're getting back into the flow of budgeting, we're going to evaluate and see where and what changes have to be made. Christmas, we're going to put that at $50 a month. Birthdays are $50 a month. Let's go over to this side to the clothes, and that's, you know, that's hit or miss, but we're going to put in $40 a month. And travel, I don't know where we can go for $40 a month, but we're just going to put it in there, and maybe we'll accumulate enough for a day trip or a weekend trip, maybe to St. Augustine, because that's one of our favorite places. $60 for hobbies. Now I feed crows. That should be my hobby, but I buy peanuts every month, and it runs me about $30. Maybe twice a month. Well, we're going to watch that too, but I went ahead and put $30 in there because they really give me a lot of joy. So beauty, we up that to $106. That includes his haircut, my haircut, and my highlights, because we all should treat ourselves and look as good as we can. So let's add up those two sides. Plus 80, plus 80. And over here on this side, plus 106 equals 796. And if we add up all of these, 796 plus 1670 plus 1735. Ooh, I don't know if that's right. It might be right. I don't think I added in this when I was doing the practice sheet. Let's check that again. 1670 plus 1735 plus 796. Let me take that out. Minus 25. Yep, that's where it is. Plus 25 is 4201. So our total is 4201 minus 4330. It gives us about $129, give or take, to mess around with. Plus 129 to the good. I don't know if that's actually true. You know, I'll have to look. I'll have to double check these numbers. But if it is true, that's great. I have a feeling I left something out, but since I'm getting back into budgeting and sharing the budgets, you know, maybe you found it when you were going through the budget with me. It's hard to say what happened. But anyway, we're going to go with this for now. And if I find the mistake, I will share that with you. Or if you find the mistake, you can share it with all of us because it's bound to happen. All right, you guys, thanks for hanging out and going over my September budget. I am getting back into the groove, and fingers crossed that this all works out this month and we're not just flying by the seat of our pants, because that's what we've been doing for the last few months. All right, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. I will see you on the next one. Bye.